EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchich here with your outlook for November 8th, 2018. For your Thursday, we're expecting mostly sunny skies across the region today with high pressure in control, and that will give way to increasing clouds overnight tonight. High temperatures today will be cooler than they were yesterday. Not really too cold, slightly below average for this time of year, but it will still be, temperatures will still be in the 50s today across most of the region. And we do have those increasing clouds tonight because we have a system coming in from the southwest that will bring more rain, which we're all looking forward to, said no one ever. And that will come in as in the form of showers on Friday morning, and then there could be some periods of heavy rain in the afternoon into the early evening hours before this finally moves away. So let's get over the NAM high-res future simulator radar. I'm going to show this off at 7 a.m. on Friday. And you can see just cloudy at this point for most areas. Far southwestern areas and southern areas will be getting into some showers. And I think that's going to be the theme in the morning as we move ahead 3 hours later to 10 a.m. You can see just scattered showers across the region, and that will continue through most of the morning. Once we get into, say, mid-afternoon and later, you see these heavier returns coming on the radar here. This is some periods of heavy rain that are going to move through, and might even be a squall line coming through with some heavier bursts of rain coming through, again, like we've had over the past couple systems, and there could be some gusty winds with that as well. So not looking at thunderstorms necessarily, but we're looking at a squall line with convective elements to it that could produce some gusty winds as it moves through, and that is with the cold front, and then that moves through, and this is looking at late evening now on Friday. Yeah, so this is like around dinner time. This is, you see this mess, and then right after that, this is looking at 10 p.m. on Friday. And you can see most of the precipitation has left Pennsylvania. It's just some lingering stuff over to New Jersey, but that will just wrap up before midnight. So by the time we get to 1 a.m., we are clear. So after that point, we will have a mostly sunny weekend, partly to mostly sunny here on Saturday. We'll be a little bit breezy, though. You see these isobars are kind of close together here, indicating there'll be some breezy conditions on Saturday. I don't think it's going to be overly windy on Saturday, but still a little bit breezy. And it's going to be the biggest difference this weekend is we're going to be cold for this time of year, with highs only managing to get into the low to mid 40s in many locations, and maybe some upper 40s down here by Philadelphia and points south and east, but the majority of you are going to be in the low to mid 40s for highs both Saturday and Sunday. The only caveat, the silver lining to that is going to be the opportunity for mostly sunny skies and dry conditions over the weekend. So we will have a dry weekend, so if you have some outdoor cleanup to do with leaves that are now falling off the trees, if there's some leaf cleanup, it's going to be a little chilly, bundle up, but you will be able to do that and not have to worry about dodging rain showers. Once we get into early next week, we'll have another system coming in. I think it's dry on Monday, though. The entire day on Monday should be dry, and we'll have an increase in clouds later in the day. We have the system moving in from the southwest. Now, this is interesting. A lot of people are messaging the page and messaging us just period, asking us a lot of questions about this system here, and could we get our first snowfall out of this? I don't think so. I think this is a little bit too early. Not impossible for systems to produce this early, but once we start getting to around Thanksgiving and thereafter, these systems become a little bit more interesting than they are now. Give it a couple more weeks and we might be dealing with something. Still think this is primarily a rain system, and that's for our entire coverage area. Western Pennsylvania, though, you see the blue here. That can happen. These are all mountainous regions out here in west central Pennsylvania. So we're talking west of State College mainly. State College might be on the fringe of that. We'll have to keep an eye on that closely. But it does look like rain, just a cold rain for most of the region here on Monday night. This is coming in Monday night and going into Tuesday. Now, we will have to watch, though, as this system pulls away and wraps up into New England. You can see that right here. There is an opportunity for rain to change to snow showers on the back end. Now, this is not heavy snow on the back end, so don't get excited. We're not going to get some crazy accumulations, but we will have to watch for accumulations in these areas right here that I'm going to circle. This is within our coverage area. These areas right here have the opportunity, especially in areas of elevation, to have some minor accumulations, kind of coating to 1 inch or 2, maybe even 3 in some of the highest elevations of northeastern Pennsylvania. So we're going to watch this closely. This is after it starts as rain. It's going to change over as the cold air rushes in behind this. Because this area low pressure that's out here on the coast actually does have a cold front associated with it. So once that comes through and we get the cold air diving in behind it, that's when you can have the changeover to snow on the back end. But back end snows don't really work out too well usually in this area. But for areas that I circled again, I'm going to circle again for you. These areas right in here are the ones we're going to be watching for that changeover. So that's going to be places like Mount Pocono, maybe the higher elevations of northern Schuylkill County and points northwest. If you draw a line between there and take it all the way back here to all the way back here to just south of State College and points northwest. That line right there, northwest, is where we're looking for the opportunity for a changeover or at least a mix with snow, even at the lower elevations. But the higher elevations could have some minor accumulations with it. So we'll update this as we get a little bit closer to this event. This is now looking at Monday and Tuesday of next week, so we have plenty of time to look at this. Nothing really to get excited for. I wouldn't expect a trend further south and east. Is it impossible, or is it possible that we get some snowflakes further south and east? Yes, it is. Okay, mixing with some rain showers, you might see your first flakes flying through the air for some areas further south and east. I wouldn't say further south and east to 995 though. Forget that idea. But if you're living here in Lebanon County or Berks County, especially northern Berks, maybe parts of northern Lehigh, northern Montgomery, Sussex County, New Jersey even, maybe an opportunity for a few wet snowflakes to mix in, but no accumulations are expected there as of this moment. Okay, so we're going to keep following this throughout the week. It will be breezy, though, Tuesday night and again on Wednesday. You see, these isobars are very close together, so you'll have an opportunity for some breezy conditions Tuesday night and Wednesday as this system departs. And then it does look like we are going to dry out after we get past this system. Might be some lake effect snow flurries are coming in here for the far northern areas here on Wednesday. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marters. That is your outlook for November 8th, 2018. Have a great Thursday.